This is the narcissist's greatest sin, for which there is no atonement until the day they die. So, are you or someone you know being held hostage by the narcissist? It's a cruel and heart-wrenching ordeal that even the most resilient individuals find themselves questioning their own sense of worth and sanity. Well, as we delve into the murky depths of narcissism, let's uncover the unforgivable transgression that narcissists commit and seek to understand the pain that it causes. Narcissism is a personality disorder marked by an extreme need for admiration and a complete lack of empathy for others. Being in a committed relationship with a narcissist can inflict immense pain and lasting emotional scars. Narcissists can traumatize their victims so intensely that recovery and finding happiness become arduous tasks. Healing from the ravages of a narcissistic relationship often requires time, patience, and understanding. Acknowledging the glaring disparities in relationships with narcissists is crucial. They're notorious for evading responsibility for their actions, often shifting the blame onto their victims. Using gaslighting and other manipulative tactics, they make the victim doubt their own recollections and perceptions of reality, further exacerbating their emotional turmoil. When a narcissist grows tired of a victim, they frequently discard them without a second thought, as though they never even mattered. A whirlwind of chaos is left in their wake, and the victim must confront feelings of rage, confusion, and sadness as they attempt to pick up the shattered pieces of their life. The devastating truth is that, for most narcissists, other people are simply tools to be used and discarded. As we both know, coming to terms with such a callous disregard for human life can be immensely challenging. Today, we will shine a light on the wrongdoings of narcissists and unravel the twisted justifications they create to excuse their behavior. Ensure you subscribe if you want to stay informed and join this important conversation. If you desire a deeper understanding of narcissism, I offer a free course entitled Narcissism 101: Early Warning Signs, Escaping the Trap, and Rebuilding Your Life. Access the download link in the description box below and start your journey towards comprehension and healing. Let's take this first step together. First, narcissists are the embodiment of emotional vampires. Narcissists are like emotional leeches, draining positivity and causing chaos everywhere they go. They exploit your strengths, utilizing your sense of morality and integrity against you to achieve their goals. Control is the lifeblood of a narcissist, and they gain immense pleasure from asserting dominance over others. With a manipulative and threatening nature, they cause psychological harm without a second thought. Unfortunately, as you become entangled in their toxic power play, it can become increasingly difficult to maintain your grip on reality, leading to confusion and loss of self. Being exposed to a narcissist's distorted perspective can negatively affect how you perceive the world around you. What's worse is that they care not for the pain they cause or the toll taken on your identity. Narcissists have no interest in anyone but themselves, and they will stop at nothing to get what they want. Now let's take a look at a narcissist's second greatest sin, their mastery of manipulation, with gaslighting being a tool they excel at employing. Gaslighting enables a narcissist to distort reality, fabricate falsehoods, and manipulate your emotions to an extent in which you doubt your own recollection of events. But why do they engage in this behavior? It's all about power. By distorting your perception of reality, they can coerce you into doing their bidding and accepting their terms. Narcissists ensnare you with their psychological grasp and squeeze until you conform to their alternative reality, drowning out any other viewpoints until you are trained to accept their version of the truth. Their ultimate goal is to convince you that they are always correct, even when they are at fault, and that your thoughts and beliefs are invalid. No one should have the power to control your life so profoundly that you lose sight of yourself and what truly matters. Third, a lack of empathy or disregard for the feelings and needs of those around them. Narcissists prioritize themselves over all else, with little regard for traits such as empathy, self-awareness, and responsibility. They often believe in their own convictions and think that they can handle situations on their own without anyone else's help. Perhaps on rare occasions it may seem to show concern or make small changes to keep the relationship going, but only when it suits them. However, why should someone only show respect, empathy, and love when it benefits them? It's important to remember the occasions when your narcissistic partner ignored your requests, dismissed your feelings, or acted indifferent to your demands. These moments highlight their selfishness and lack of empathy towards others. Okay, the fourth sin of narcissists is their inclination to tarnish your reputation when they can't control you directly. They resort to spreading lies about you, even if they know their accusations are unfounded, as long as it helps them gain more influence and power over you. This wickedness stems from their inherent hostility and the need to impose control over you in any way possible, regardless of the consequences for your personal or professional life. It's challenging to respect someone with anger management problems, but it's critical to recognize that conflicts are common in any healthy relationship and can be resolved through communication. However, narcissists choose to hire people to spread falsehoods about you to harm your reputation. Their ultimate goal is to eliminate you from their life, either due to feelings of jealousy, malice, or spite, to feel better about themselves. Their actions aren't only unkind but reveal their true nature as a person. The fifth sin of narcissists involves maintaining relationships with multiple partners simultaneously, including one with you, while attempting to conceal their infidelity. Discovering that a narcissist has lied and deceived you intentionally to make you appear bad if you uncover their secrets is genuinely distressing. It's a deplorable act, and it's hard to imagine a more despicable act. When someone with narcissistic tendencies betrays you, the pain is even more substantial. The beautiful moments you shared together are wiped out through their lies and distortions, making it difficult to discern the truth from fiction. It may seem like a mirage once you exit the situation and return to reality. Although the truth has now surfaced, the painful aftermath of betrayal leaves a lasting mark on the psyche. Victims of deceit may never fully recover from the repercussions of having their trust broken. The sixth sin of narcissists is causing physical harm to others. While not all narcissists are violent, those who are can instill fear in their victims, making them afraid to be around people. Those affected may worry that their attacker will come back to hurt them again, long after the incident occurred. Narcissists' emotional and physical abuse can also cause victims to lose their sense of self-identity, making it hard to move on from the trauma. These experiences can be triggered in a variety of settings, safe or otherwise. Many individuals who grew up with narcissists hold a severe distaste for people who use violence against others. It's unsettling to think that someone has so little humanity that they can't control their violent tendencies or hold back their anger. The sin of physical abuse is one that is not easily forgotten or forgiven. The final sin of the 7 deadly sins is exploitation. Sadly, narcissists often view others as tools to meet their own needs. They hold themselves in such high regard that they see others as disposable, only useful in helping them evade capture or satisfying basic needs. They don't care about others as potential friends, partners, or fellow humans, but solely about what they can gain for themselves, regardless of who gets hurt. By placing their own needs above those of others, they demonstrate that their own survival is their top priority. Narcissists view others as objects to be used for their own ends, whether it be financial or sexual gain. This is a complex issue that we will delve into more deeply in future discussions. For now, I hope our examination of the 7 deadly sins of narcissists has been informative and enlightening. I welcome your thoughts on this topic by leaving a comment below. And if you have found this material helpful, please consider sharing it with others. Take care and see you soon.
So everyone, today we just learned a lot about the dark side of narcissism. If you or someone you know has ever been held captive by a narcissist, then you know how heart-wrenching and traumatizing the experience can be. It can leave you questioning your own worth and sanity, but today we will be talking about the unforgivable sin that narcissists commit and the pain it brings. As we all know, narcissism is a personality disorder characterized by an insatiable need for attention and a complete lack of empathy for others. Being in a relationship with a narcissist can cause lasting emotional scars that can leave you struggling to find happiness and healing. It's important to acknowledge these blatant disparities in a relationship with the narcissist so that we can understand their manipulation tactics, such as gaslighting, in which they make you doubt your own recall of events and perception of reality. Narcissists have a notorious habit of evading responsibility for their actions and using gaslighting and other manipulative tactics to make you doubt your own perspective. And when a narcissist gets tired of you, they will easily discard you without a second thought, leaving you to pick up the shattered pieces of your life. This is the narcissist's greatest sin, for which there is no atonement until the day they die. They view others as tools to be used and discarded, leaving behind nothing but a trail of destruction. So, as we unpack the topic of narcissism, we must recognize the sheer cruelty of these individuals. They thrive on control and manipulate people to gain power over them. Their gaslighting tactics are masterful, leading you to believe that their version of reality is the only one that exists. They exploit your strengths and use your morality to achieve their goals. However, as you become more entrenched in their toxic sphere, you can lose your sense of self and perception of reality, leading to confusion and loss of self. Narcissists' lack of empathy is also a significant issue. They prioritize themselves over anyone else, showing little concern for others' emotions, needs, and desires. They only care about themselves and will do whatever it takes to get their way. Another sin of narcissists is their inclination to tarnish your reputation when they can't control you directly. They might lie about you and spread falsehoods, leading to feelings of jealousy, malice, or spite. They will stop at nothing to eliminate you from their lives, even if the consequences hurt you. And perhaps one of the most painful sins of a narcissist is their tendency to keep relationships with multiple partners, including one with you, while simultaneously attempting to conceal their infidelity. It is a despicable act that can leave you questioning everything about the relationship. Narcissist physical abuse can also be a serious issue, causing long-lasting physical and emotional trauma that can take years to heal. It is unsettling to think that someone can commit such an act of violence against another human being, and it is something that is not easily forgotten or forgiven. Finally, the seventh and perhaps worst sin of narcissists is exploitation. They view others as objects to be used for their own personal gain, regardless of who gets hurt. They are selfish and show little regard for other people's well-being. So, as we bring this conversation to a close, it is essential to remember that narcissism is a complex issue. If you or someone you know is struggling in a relationship with a narcissist, it is important to seek help and support. And finally, thank you for taking the time to join me today as we dive deeper into this topic. If you found this conversation helpful, please consider sharing it with others who may be going through a similar experience. Take care, and I will see you again in the next video.